All right, this message is my Gemini message, or Gemini or cross watcher. Whoever you are watching this, you can be any sign if you are drawn to watch this video. There's probably something in here for you, whether it resonates now, later on down the road. Maybe the whole message resonates or just little bits and pieces. I don't know, but here we go. Yep, look, 8 of Wands. Okay, let's get into this for Gemini or Gemini cross watcher. All right, feel free to reverse this if you need to. Somebody's toying with some sort of idea here. It seems like well, the word coming to me is like they're imagining something. Imagining? Is that the right word? Imagining. Why does that sound wrong? They could be like planning on making a certain move, but they haven't done it yet. But they think about it. It would be like on a smaller scale, or they're imagining you making a certain move on them. And they, you know, because the Page of Cups is showing up here. This can be somebody who, with that little fish in the cup, is kind of thinking of, like maybe even visualizing up in their imagination, visualizing, you know, maybe taking a specific little action or making a little move or something on you, or you making one on them, and it gets them feeling all kind of, I don't know, in their emotions a little bit. Maybe somebody is wanting to give you some kind of news, like tell you something they haven't told you yet. Maybe they like you. Maybe you have feeling a little love for you. Maybe they think they have a little crush here. They feel like you're cute, but they haven't said it, but they definitely toy with the idea of telling you this, or they feel like they would like you to at least make some little move. They're not obsessing about it, but they're thinking, oh, it would be so cute. Like they probably daydream about it even. Like they get up in their imagination again and they think, you know, play it out in their mind. How would it be if Gemini expressed some sort of liking for me or love for me or something, or flirted with me, reached out to me, messaged me something cute or whatever. So they play with that idea. That's how somebody feels. So I think someone's got a little crush on you, has some feelings for you, something like that. And it's that, you know, it's a page, so it's like a youthfulness. There's a gentleness and a youthfulness about this energy. So it's like, it's cutesy, you know? It's cutesy. Somebody's caught feelings for you, or they could be feeling like, I wonder if Gemini has caught feelings for me like I have for them. They could even get butterflies, like, you know, the butterfly in our stomach thing. This could be someone who does have butterflies in their stomach when they think about you. They like you. If you came to this video and you're wondering how somebody feels about you, and you're like, I wonder if do they like me? Yeah, they like you. Do they have a crush on you? Yes. Do they have feelings of love for you? Yes. Are they acting on that? In this particular message, for whoever this message is for, it doesn't look like they're acting on it yet. But if you were to act on it, they would probably reciprocate. Or they could be acting on it, but they haven't at this time. They just think about it. They feel like sharing, at least telling you how they feel, would be emotionally rewarding for them. Just to get it off their chest, just to let you know. I feel they would tell you, especially if you told them the same. I don't know who would want to be first here, who's more of the pursuer, and I don't know none of that. But what I'm seeing with this little Page of Cups here is somebody has considered some sort of possibility with you, wondering how maybe even a relationship would be with you. What would it look like if the two of you were to kiss? How would it feel? Would you be gentle with them? Would you, or should they, if it's them towards you, should they put their hand around your back when they kiss you? Would you rather their, like a hand on your face and then around your waist? Would you rather it be gentle and smooth and slow, like a little pop kiss at first, just mostly lips, or would you like them to go all the way in? Like, they're thinking more gentle terms. So this isn't somebody who, like, if they want you to make a move, this isn't someone who's imagined you, like, basically ripping their flesh off their body and going all vampiric. I mean, deep down they may like that, but on the surface level, which is something I'm seeing here, is more like, I would like the first move here to be gentle or sweet. Really sweet. Something sweet, not too much. I don't want to get freaked out, or I don't want to freak them out if I make a move or say something. If we make a physical move here, I would like it to be sensual and maybe not on a larger scale of things where we sit there and make out for 30 fucking minutes and then we start groping each other. I don't want that. I want it to be more romantic. Like, I would like a romantic gesture from you, or I would like to make a romantic gesture on you, whether it's just flirting with you a little more, even if with my eyes, or telling you, hey, I like you. If it is that we go as far as to kiss or brush against each other in some way, like just little touches here and there, like a little, maybe a light little hug, but a little longer than, you know, a friend would do. Something like that, okay? It's cutesy. So if somebody is imagining, why does that sound so wrong? Is that relevant here? Because I don't believe in coincidence. So the fact that that sounds wrong means, like, maybe this is someone who's like, I shouldn't be thinking this about you. I don't know why they would think that. I mean, I guess there could be reasons. But someone may be thinking, I shouldn't be thinking of you in this way, but I am. Planes could be significant. You hear that plane? I also think of planes as like paper planes, messaging. Like messages, communication, speaking. It's good news. You know, it is a page, like I said. It's somebody who wants to share how they feel, or they want you to share how you feel. They wouldn't mind, like, telling each other, admitting our feelings. Even that would be enough. But even if you don't ever admit something here or tell them or even feel the same, well, you might, because we got the Ten of Cups on your side. They already imagine it. They imagine how you feel, how your lips feel, how your hands feel in theirs, how it would feel to cuddle you. They do. It's sweet things. It's not like fucking you. I'm not saying that they don't want to do that, but they're not thinking of that. They think of flirting, but on a sweeter scale, less sexual. Perhaps this is someone who's tired of shit like that. They do want to show you they like you, or they have a crush on you. They do want to show you their emotions, but they don't want to go fucking crazy with it. Or they want you to show them yours, but they're hoping that if you do, you don't go crazy with it and approach them in like a perverted ass fucking sexual manner, because it might be a turnoff. They're hoping that it's like sweet and almost like an innocence to it, and gentle, and almost like if you were to buy a fucking carton of eggs, you wouldn't just throw them in the basket, you know what I mean, or throw them in your car. Or bread even, because you don't want it to get smashed. You would put it at the top of your cart as to protect it. So think gentle here, think nurturing, think something that would be emotionally rewarding, because it's coming from a place of love, not lust. I like you, Gemini. It's like that. I like you. I like you a lot. I have feelings for you. Mother of pearl. Pearls could be significant here. Not for everybody, just take what resonates. Did I drop any more? I got a little bit of a headache right now. It's coming on. What the hell? Okay, so somebody's got some feelings for Gemini. They definitely sit and like think about you in sweet ways. They envision the two of you actually touching. Like very sweet and romantic. Kind of daydreamy. They daydream. Page of Wands. You see, they also want to like spend time with you, have fun with you. They do want to talk. They want to talk more. They want to talk a lot. They love communication. Maybe this is a Gemini as well, or they have strong Gemini placements in their chart, whether they are aware of it or not. or there's just something about you that is so communicative, or when you do talk, it's so, like, it just does something to them. Like, they're crazy about you, I think. Even though it's pages, it doesn't matter. Think about pages. Think about when you were young. It's like that adolescent type love, puppy love. That's the vibe. Someone has this puppy love vibe and feeling of you. Yes, they are also attracted to you. Here is the Page of Wands. They do think of other things, but it's not first. And I like that. I like that we didn't see the Page of Wands first. I like that we see the Page of Cups first. This is someone who likes to make love as well, if y'all ever even get to that. I don't even think they're thinking about that right now. That's probably the last thing on their mind. But at this point, I'm just letting you know, this is someone who likes to make love, probably deep love. They do not, it's like, I'm going to put you in my dungeon, like, think Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like, I'm going to put you in my dungeon and tuck you in deeply, like Phantom of the Opera, into my labyrinth in my heart. And they're probably also not very flashy when it comes to love, in the sense of, I wouldn't even mind nobody really knowing about this, or it doesn't have to be anything we tell everybody about. It can just be intimate little moments between us. Like, that's something I cherish and I hold sacred and close to me. I like that. I don't need for everybody to know, and I don't really like to bring people into what's personal between me and another. It's really nobody's fucking business, because what people don't know, they can't fucking ruin. So I would like to maybe go somewhere with you, spend some time with you, or just have some conversations where we can open up a little more, and I can start to show you that I like you. I like you a lot. It's like that. It's like cute, you know, think of like a little smile here, but it's different than your average, I smile because it's my job, or I smile because, no, this is different. This is like, look, High Priestess. See, somebody also here feels very connected to you spiritually. Like, there's something about you that they get, they understand, they may even know how you feel as well without you even having told them. They're very enthusiastic about this as well. Like, excited. Think someone who has butterflies. Think of that first person you ever had a crush on, or the first time you got a kiss. Like, think about it, unless your first kiss was awful. One of my first kisses was awful. He kissed like what I would imagine a duck kissing like, and that's nothing against him. It was probably me, or a little mixture of both of us. I'm talking like spit everywhere. This isn't that. This isn't that type of kiss that somebody wants. I'm talking, it's very sweet, not messy and disgusting. I mean, I don't know. They might be into that. But initially, this is like, romance me, be sweet to me, touch my hand, like put your arm around the small of my back, you know, pull me a little closer to you, flirt with me, court me. This person's really in tune, not just with you, but with people in general. They may even feel like you, again, you have, somehow they get you. They feel like they can read you. They might read you. This person could be into spirituality. They could be very intuitive with the High Priestess. They could read a lot, be very knowledgeable, have a lot of esoteric knowledge or occult knowledge. They could read tarot, be into divination. They could work magic. They could be into the moon cycles. If this is a woman, their period could cycle something to do with their cycles. Their maybe I'm hearing bicycle. I don't know if that has to do with anything, but bicycle or a path, like a walking path. Anyways, the High Priestess, some of you, this is reverse, especially if you're feminine. This is someone who feels everything so deeply. You see that pomegranate there? Think Persephone, how Hades took Persephone down. If you're familiar with that story, if you're not, you should definitely read about the story of how Hades fell in love with Persephone. And so much so that it was like, right, pulling you down into the dungeon, and was like, I'm taking you down here with me, where I know you don't want to be in hell, but it's I can make it comfortable for you. Like, I will make you the queen of my hell. Now, I'm not getting that here. I don't get that somebody wants to drag you down to hell. But what I get is that somebody gets the deepest, darkest parts of you, even if you haven't shared that with them. You don't have to. They know. Also, you may not talk a lot. They've definitely not expressed how they feel about you. And if they have, not to the level they feel. If this is someone who has expressed to you that they like you, they have a crush on you, they have feelings for you, how you make them feel, it's very obvious. They've made it obvious in some way. Imagine what they're not telling you. how deeply it is with that high priestess that's keeping some shit to ourselves. Some of you, the person hasn't told you at all. Perhaps they feel it's best to keep their feelings to themselves. You may not even know. Somebody could be damn like in love with you. But until you maybe show them a little more with this right here, they will be willing to reciprocate. But if you don't show, they may not either. Let me keep it to themselves. But yeah, anyway, it said there's different versions of the story of Hades and Persephone, but it said that in some versions that she actually ended up eventually falling in love with Hades, and she enjoyed returning to him annually every year. But anyway, that pomegranate is a symbol of that she ate from the fruit of the underworld, and thus was almost damned to return every year, but she ended up loving it, supposedly. Now again, but he found her to be the most beautiful person ever. I mean, ever. It was just like, this is my person, you know? And it was almost forbidden at first, you know, like they weren't really, they came from different worlds, they were different people, or they just weren't really, it wasn't an easy transition to be together, you know? Anyway, by the time, when she was down in hell with him, or the underworld, if you will, when she was down there with him, everything on earth, there was like a famine that swept the land because her mother, I'm always going to say this wrong. I've even said Persephone wrong. I used to say it Persephone because it looks like Persephone, but it's Persephone. She, Demeter, was that her mom's name? I'm probably saying that wrong. Demeter. Anyway, her mother was so fucking heartbroken and sad and pissed as well that her daughter was basically tricked to go to hell with Hades. And so she was like, I won't do shit up here, basically. I will starve this fucking earth. She was in charge of harvest and everything. She's like, I'm going to starve everybody. There's going to be a famine. People are going to starve. I want my daughter back. You don't bring my daughter back to me. So she was like kind of tricked into eating that pomegranate, the fruit of the underworld. And it said when you do that, then you're kind of stuck. And so anyways, all that to say, this is how this person loves. They love deeply, 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 deeply. And they don't want to know little things about you. It doesn't matter to them. They actually don't care about anything financial even. Something to do with it being cold. This is probably happening around this time because I'm getting like frigid, like cold freezing. They don't care about superficial shit. They care about who you are, Gemini or Crosswatcher. Some of you, this is your message in its reverse, especially if you're the feminine. This is an individual who cares about who a person is between the lines, what they don't show people. Their deepest, darkest desires, their passions, their soul. I want your fucking soul. That's what I want. I don't want to take your soul. I just want to know it. When I look at you, I want to be able to pull your soul to the surface. When I make love to you, I want your soul to be in me. I want your soul. I'll give it back at the end, but I just want it because that is who you are. And that is the only person, that is the only thing I'm interested in with you. And that is who I feel this love for, is your soul. Because whether or not you've shown me intentionally, I see it. Hide as you might. They get you. That's why you see her reflection here. They get you. They may even feel like you reflect pieces of them or part of them. They even feel like you're funny. They're funny as well. Could also be a cover-up of how deep they are. You know, somebody who like laughs a lot. Not that they're not funny or whatever, but they do possibly laugh a lot or things like that to cover up what's really deep on the inside. But this is someone who's very, very, very deep and feels things deeply, like a Pisces moon or a Scorpio moon or something like that. I feel fucking deeply. Who are you? Why did you come to this earth? Why are you here? What makes you tick? What is your deepest, darkest desires and passions? What is it that you don't show the outside world? I want to know things about you don't tell anyone else. Things that you would be ashamed to admit. But you shouldn't be because it's your truth and it's in there. And why would I want you to not reveal that? It's in there and it's part of you. This can be a healer in some way. Okay. This is how somebody's feeling. Jesus. Wow, I'm dropping everything. 2 of Cups. Oh my God. Okay, some of you, this person's losing it. Just like emotionally, like they're losing it emotionally. Oh, well, they're not. They're containing it. That's why this fish is still in this cup. They're not actually losing it, but they feel like, well, here's how they feel. They feel like the water behind this little guy here. They could be younger than you or shorter than you with this little page here. You see the water, how it's like they get waves of emotion. That's how they feel about you. But they are containing it. They're not losing it, but within they are, inwardly. If you could only reach inside and feel how this person feels, you have no clue. No clue. Unless this is you. You don't have to be a feminine. I mean, this could be how you feel as well. It's so adorable. It's super cute. They think something, okay, all right, well, I'm getting that they think something about you is cute. It's actually cute. I don't know what it is. That can be anything. They think it's cute. I mean, okay, let's give an example. You know how people say, you've heard in movies, the first thing coming to mind is like when someone laughs and their nose crinkles right here, they would think that's cute. It could be your laugh they think is cute. Your humor, something. Maybe the way you stand, or like when you get awkward or something. I don't know, I'm getting that with that little page and how you're standing. How you smile, how you tilt, how you lean. It's something small, something little that you're probably not even aware of about yourself that they actually love. They admire it. They find it cute. Some of you, there's something here to do with your shoes or these are boots. Could be brown boots. Or something to do with your feet. I don't know. Sand or sandy, or it's like a brown tan color. What does that have to do with anything? Okay. Anyways, so I think someone really wants to, like see something happen here between the two of you. It would be sweet though, guys, whether they want you to approach them and they will willingly reciprocate, or they want to approach you and they hope you reciprocate here. They're also very patient though with this energy. Very patient, meaning they're not really sure anything will come of this, but that doesn't mean that the feelings aren't true and aren't there. They are. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? They may physically either want something of yours, or they physically have something that is connected to you in some way that when they touch it, they can connect to your energy stronger, whether or not you're aware of that. So that can be anything. Some of you, they already have this, or they want something like that, like something that they can look at that will remind them of you, that you did it, or something that they can look at it and it'll remind them, or they can touch it, hold it, feel it, taste it, and they're like, this is Gemini's, something like that. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Why is that here? Some of you, this person, they imagine being in a relationship with you. I'm not saying they want to. I can't really tell this person actually wants to be in a relationship with you at this point. I don't know. Sometimes the High Priestess likes to be alone. Yeah. Kind of the one that may have these deep feelings but doesn't necessarily wish to be taken. Can be that way. It doesn't have to be. But I can't tell in this message or at this point if this person wants to be in a relationship with you, but they do toy with the idea of what it would look like if the two of you were committed to one another. Like if you were their man or woman, or they were your man or woman, or whatever. Okay, Page of Pentacles. They love learning about you. They love it. They want to have like deep conversations. They want to talk. They'd be fine talking about anything. You can talk about a little bit of everything. They want to share with you. They want you to share with them. You share with each other. They find you so fucking interesting, Gemini, because you're like different people. Well, you're the twins, you know. Gemini is a twin, so you never know what you're going to get, which is really exciting. There's never a dull moment. There's so many layers to peel back to you. You're like that blooming onion. You know, like when you pull the little petals off of a rose until you get down to the middle of it, like, you know, what is it called? Like a gobstopper, or was that what it's called? Or like a jawbreaker, and they always have the different colors and the different layers. Like they really love that because this is someone who does not like surface level anything. They like to know the inside, the guts and the brains behind things. Like they love it. I'm getting an octopus, something to do with an octopus or a sea creature. I'm seeing an octopus though, and we know how intelligent octopuses. So funny. I'm such a child. Maybe they have a youthful side to them as well, where they can be kind of like immature, but it's cute. Like just because we're adults doesn't mean we have to be so fucking. It's nice to have a personality and to not lose that, and to lose that fun-loving side of us that likes to explore and have fun and learn. That's great to keep that spirit about us, so we don't just become bland and fucking stale and dry up like a fucking stale cracker. Like that shit sucks. So they love that because the Page of Pentacles loves whatever they do. They love it. They may want to know what you love to do. Again, I speak on your passion, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles gets involved in something that they love. If it's like divination or tarot, they love it. And they will master it because they love it. Their heart is in it. They genuinely give a fuck. They genuinely care. If it's medical, they're going to be really good in the medical field. Whatever it is, they also want to know what you do, what you really love, what you deeply most love. Not what you just dabble in and do for some money, but what you deeply love. Because that shit don't matter to them. It's who are you? What is your passion? Because also what your passion is going to tell them a lot about who you are. And they want you to know this about them as well. They wouldn't mind sharing that with you. They love to learn. Love, love, love to learn. They love to, it's like a sapiosexual as well. They find you to be highly intelligent and be able to teach them something that they don't already know, which is invigorating and intoxicating, and they can't get enough. Okay. Like that is everything, because you will always hold a person's interest like that, because there are so many sides to you, and you're maybe like a little jack of all trades, female or male, whoever you are, and they love that because you'll always have something new to show them. They find it fun getting to figure you out, getting to know you, or it would be. And they like that it doesn't happen. This is not someone trying to rush the process, bro. Let me go ahead and make sure I make that perfectly fucking clear. Everybody's out here, we're trying to rush everything and we get so bent out of fucking shape. This is not that energy at all. And that's been a repeating theme for today, is people having patience and needing to chill the fuck out and stop being so controlling of other people, which we all are at different times, or we were in our past. Maybe we're not anymore. This is someone who it doesn't even matter the destination and what the fuck happens to this. Yes, they toy with the idea of certain outcomes with you, but ultimately it doesn't matter. What's meant to happen will happen. It's about the journey here for this person, the process of getting to know you and getting closer to you. Where it ends up, they don't know. But it is that journey that excites them, so that lifts them up and reels them in, and they're perfectly fine with a slower pace. In fact, it's more exciting because they don't know everything all at once. Basically, this is someone who would like a TV show over a movie because the movie ends too quickly. They like a TV show because the story goes on and on and on and on and on. So they probably get into television shows, probably deep television shows, anything to do with like something they can dissect, something where there are probably pretty intense love scenes, not sex scenes, but love scenes, deep love, maybe even conflicting love, things like that. Things where people are finding themselves, spiritual shows, something like that. They could even be really into science or the stars, the universe, the planets. They could be really into herbs of some type, candles, magic, the elements, earth, air, fire, water, archangels. You get the idea. Okay, they want to know what you're really into. Show me and I'll show you. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. You know? Yeah. Show you mine if you show me yours. 10 of Pentacles. They're really curious about your family, how you grew up. What was your mother like, your father like, unless they already know. They want to know. You. I can't stop saying it. Like, this is, if you are here and you are wondering if the person on your mind is interested in you, I would say that would be a hell of an understatement. Are they interested in you? No, they're only reading you like a book. That's it. Okay? Every little thing about you, all the way down to your family. Like, they're not looking. I don't see the Page of Swords. They're going from within and connecting with you that way. Which, to me, if you ask me, is somebody who's highly interested in you. They're not, they wouldn't even, it's not even really what you tell them. It's that they want to read you. How do I feel? This person's very, they have a lot of faith in their intuition and what their gut tells them and what they know. Their inner knowing. Wow. How do you feel about them? 10 of Cups. You absolutely adore this person as well. Perhaps you've even thought the same things. You have good vibes with them. You're happy when you connect to their energy in whatever way, whether it's in person or through a different way. You possibly are open to even thinking about what a relationship would be like with this person as well. Do you see their arms are open? Their arms are around each other. Something to do with the small of the back and like just sweet. That's sweet touch right there. The kids are playing, like, you know, everybody's really happy here. This is a card of harmony and happiness and joy, domestic bliss, you know. Somebody who's glowing from the inside out. You feel like that about this person? Maybe like they make you glow. Like they make you really happy, or you feel good as well. Or you feel that they glow from the inside out. Like there's something about them that just really stands out to you, and you could really connect with them on that. It's good vibes, good energy, good. There's a good air and aura around this person. You feel like the two of you connect really well, that you get along well. You mesh well, you blend. Like I've talked about this before, but you know how those cooking shows, you don't know everything about each other though. Like you don't. This feels very new, but it can be whatever. There's still like things we have to figure out about each other, but that's the exciting part as well. I mean, we could look at it from a fucking freaking out way, but anyway, what was it saying? Oh yeah, like cooking shows and stuff where they make like cakes and stuff like that, and they have to figure out these little secret ingredients. You just never know, but sometimes they just blend so well, and it's like, oh my god, I don't know what they put in that, but that shit is so good. That's the vibe between you and them. That's this air, this energy that I'm talking about. Surrounding you and this person, that's how it feels. It's like, I don't know what it is, but when I'm around them, I just feel really good. I feel really supported. I also feel like I want to support this person. And they make me feel positive. Like every time I'm around them, I think about them. Or every time we speak, I think about them after because they put me in a good mood. Something like that. Okay. Wrong cards. You make me feel shit. Too many. Too many. You make me feel shit. You feel deeply for this person as well. You do. You guys could talk about things like relationships or family or friends. I don't know. You could talk about people in general, society. You could even people watch together. That would probably be something really fun and exciting. You know, you connect. You connect really, really well, or you would. Very well. 8 of Wands. Look at that. Like you get them, they get you. They say something, you're like, yeah, I get it. That you say something, they get it. You get each other. That is so nice to be heard, to be heard, to be seen. And this is the energy between you and this person, or it would be. You could also just keep like playful banter back and forth. You guys can banter well with one another, flirt, be cutesy, whatever, however you want to talk, whatever the conversation is, whatever. It's playful banter. It's exciting banter. Like, you know, bounce ideas off each other, things like that, you know. This might be something that slowly comes together over time. In what way? What do I mean by coming together? I mean nothing by that. Because there's no expectations here. whatever it's meant to be, it'll be. That bothers people. No, I need more of an answer. That's not an answer. That's not advice. Only you know the answer. You know what I mean? See, that's the beauty of this connection between you and this person is I can't tell if it's you, them, or the both of you that's both sitting in the Four of Cups energy in your own personal individual lives right now. The Four of Cups energy is kind of that meh. Like everything's just kind of like whatever and unsatisfactory in my own personal life. And I find you to be a nice little break from that. And so when I can slip off in my imagination and think about you or a conversation we had or could have, should have, or just in general little things, it makes me excited and it puts me in a good mood and in a better place. And I love that. So thank you. It's something like that. Because see here, you see somebody who's out there and they're reaching their arm out the tent like, hey, here's another cup. And this person's like, oh, I don't want any more, or blah, 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 blah. I'm getting the same vibe, like the cups here also came from over here, so it's like, I know what this is already like. I've already had plenty of this, and I'm not really satisfied in some way, and this is a nice thing to be able to think about in the meantime while I'm dealing with a situation where, honestly, I'm not really feeling fulfilled or happy or content, and I'm no longer satisfied, or it's just not doing it for me. Kind of bored. But when I think about you or talk to you or tap into your energy, connect with you, I feel something. Ace of Swords. Someone may even be beginning to see the truth about a situation after having connected with the other one here, or both of you, where 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords, it could be a harsh truth, but maybe someone's realizing that who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? Who am I lying to but myself when it comes to the fact that I can't stop thinking about you. No matter what else is going on, I'm thinking about you. Confirmation, Ace of Pentacles. This is mutual. This is a mutual crush or mutual feelings. It's mutual. Two of Cups. Can't get any more confirmation than that. There you go. It's mutual. All right, guys. Oh, I just turned my cards backwards. So there we go. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.